Matt Hogan here from MoveMe Quotes. Thanks for tuning in. This is episode 13 of our MoveMe Quote of the Week series, and let's jump right into it. Our quote this week comes from Oriah from her book, The Invitation, and it reads, "It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for, and if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's longing. It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you will risk looking like a fool for love, for your dream, for the adventure of being alive." So many times in life, what people choose to do for a living isn't in alignment with what their heart longs for them to do. In fact, a lot of times, what people choose to do for a living actually numbs their heart's longing. It's like a distraction from the ache that they have inside. I was listening to a conversation the other day about a young guy who wanted to become an actor. His plan was to finish getting his GED, enlist in the Army for 4 years, use that money to then go to acting school so that he could start doing what his heart ached for. The advice that was given back to him was to instead move to LA, find a place to crash, hustle on social media, network as much as possible, and to scratch that itch as soon as possible. Life moves us in mysterious ways. Every decision we make has a ripple effect on the rest of our life. So for him to sign up for the Army just to go to acting school, that's no joke. There's no telling where that path would lead him. If his real dream and his real ache is to act, then he should put the energy into that while he's young, while he's able to take risks, and while he's still yearning to find out who he really is. People choose to follow paths similar to that guy's plan A all the time. They follow paths that get them a high-paying job, a prestigious title, comfortable living. And while there's nothing wrong with that, one of the sacrifices that you end up making is that you aren't able to fulfill your heart's longing. Now, because whatever it is you choose to do with your life is going to end up taking a majority of your time, you had better make sure that whatever it is you choose to do is something that's going to be fulfilling to you. Because otherwise, you're going to end up spending your time, which you can never get back, doing something that you might not even had wanted to do in the first place, something that's not satisfying to your heart's longing. And that might end up being a regret later in life. And here's the thing. I don't care how old you are. It doesn't interest me or Oriah. What we want to know and see is, are you willing to do what it takes for love, to realize your dreams, and to live the adventure of your life? You are younger today than you'll ever be again. Let that process for a second. Don't let numbers define you. You are more than the number of times you've been around the sun. So here's the takeaway for this week. Be brave enough to live your best life. A life filled with love and risk and adventure, and a life that fills your heart with joy. Your challenge is twofold. Part one is to take inventory and redirect your focus as needed. Are you following the aches of your heart? Are you really living your best life? Or are you holding yourself back from living your best life? Spend some time reflecting on those questions and redirect your focus as needed. Make sure that you're moving forward in a direction that you really want to head. Part two is to change the conversation with other people. Instead of asking people what they do for a living, ask them what makes them come alive. Challenge them to live their best life and to follow the aches of their heart. It might be awkward at first, but you might plant a seed that could change the direction of their life, and they'll thank you for that later. And so that's it. Thanks again for tuning in this week. Let us know in the comment section below if you have any questions or if you had any thoughts sparked from this conversation. We'd love to hear from you. And we look forward to seeing you guys again next week. Thanks again for watching. Take care.